wins over Cali and over Independence, both of those on the road. So the advantage for the second spot, seeding-wise at the end of the year, certainly would seem to be with the Lady Blue Dragons, who are having, under John Onches, another really good year. When you look at the Blue Dragons, Jada Mickens is the Dragons' leading scorer, but this is a basketball team that doesn't have anybody that scores a lot of points. Mickens averaging just under 15 points a game. That is the 6th leading scorer in the Jayhawk Conference. The Dragons have excelled defensively, giving up only 53 points a game on the year. In the last 2 games out, the Blue Dragons have surrendered only an average of 45 points a game. Indeed, at Coffeyville on Saturday, the Red Ravens didn't get a field goal until better than 13 minutes had been played in that game, and Hutchinson held Coffeyville in the first half to 3 of 28 shooting. So the Blue Dragons have been getting it done with outstanding defense. Now the challenge for Hutchinson tonight will come from a Neosho team that is among the very best in the league in offensive rebounding. As a matter of fact, number 2 in offensive rebounds. So the Dragons will have to try to keep the Lady Panthers off the glass. Hutchinson has been terrific in rebounding itself, number 2 team in the league in rebounding. So the question for Neosho, can they put the pieces back together? There are a lot of reasons to think that that will be very difficult. We talked about their 7-game losing streak. When they have left their home court, they are winless in 9 tries. So an uphill battle, one would think, for the Lady Panthers against a good Blue Dragon basketball team on this Wednesday night in the sports arena. I'm Rusty Hills, joined by Glenn Grunwald, who's a little bit under the weather, but he keeps assuring me he's okay.
I'm good to go.
All right.
I'm good to go.
You did that game on the road.
Yep, sure did. And Neosho's capable. They're capable of giving the Dragons a push, but I think you'll see the better of the 2 teams come out on top tonight. And, of course, anytime. It can happen any night, so we'll see what happens tonight.
All right. Looking at other games in the league, Allen plays at Butler tonight. Colby is at Dodge City. Cali County is at Barton. Not necessarily an easy win for Cali. Coffeyville plays at Cloud. Independence is at Garden City. So the 2 teams that are tied with the Dragons for the 2nd spot in the league both have tough road games. And league leading Seward should be a huge favorite. Although the Saints are on the road, they are playing at last place Pratt. We're going to take a 2-minute, let's just keep it right here. When you take a peek ahead at the 2nd game tonight for the Blue Dragon men, almost, Glenn, a must-win game. Well, I say that for this reason. Obviously, nothing is a must-win game when you can win Region 6 and win your way into the national tournament. But if the Blue Dragons don't want to have to rely on winning Region 6, and let's remember that they didn't win Region 6 last year en route to a national championship, then the overall record becomes really important. If you pencil in a loss for the Dragons in Region 6, which isn't necessarily going to happen, that would be a 5th loss for Hutchinson. And I would think if you've got 6 losses going into that national tournament, it's going to be iffy if you can get one of the 8 at-large berths.
Well, especially if there's some upsets in the other regions. Most regions are guaranteed a spot. Some play other regions are guaranteed a spot in the national tournament, but that's where it gets iffy.
And for the Blue Dragon men who are coming off a disappointing loss at Coffeyville, a game in which anytime a last-second shot goes in to beat you, you're a little bit unlucky. But it is a game that the Blue Dragons certainly could have won. Hutchinson's men need some of the freshmen to step up and start playing like sophomores. It's that time of year where you have a right to expect that something like that could happen. And then the Blue Dragons need Devontae Bandu and J.J. Rhymes both playing well together, not individually. So it's a big game for the Blue Dragon men as well. And I don't think I said anything there that Coach Eck wouldn't have also
Yeah,
said.
he echoed that on Dragon Talk the other night too, and plus the article in the paper reporting that hey, it's not a given that you're going to get to the national tournament. Although a lot of Dragon fans think it is each and every year, it is not. It's a tough task to do, and hopefully we can be here in attendance coming up in the third week of March. Same way with the girls; they hope to make it down to Lubbock as well. So get a little magic going, just to see what happens.
Well, Lady Blue Dragon basketball just a couple of minutes away from the introduction of the starting lineups. We're going to take 2 minutes. We'll be back with the lineups and basketball from Sam Butterfield Court and Hutchinson Sports Arena in exactly 2 minutes.
Winter is the perfect time to own a hot spring spa, and the perfect place to get one is at Jim's Water and Woods. They've been the area's exclusive dealer of hot spring spas since 1982. There's nothing quite like warm, soothing water to relieve those achy muscles or to ease away the stress of the day. And Jim's has just the right spa you're looking for. And since it's always grilling season, consider a grill from Weber or Hasty Bake, or a smoker from Cook Shack or Fast Eddie's, along with a great selection of barbecue accessories, seasonings, and sauces. It's all at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Need a ride anywhere in Reno County? Reno County Area Transportation can get you there. RCAT provides first-come, first-served general public transportation that is safe and affordable whether you live in town or in the country. RCAT accepts tickets, monthly passes, or cash. 24-hour advance notice is required for rural pickups. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
And the national anthem under the direction of the pep band for Hutchinson Community College. We're going to go now courtside for Darren Dunn as he does the introduction of players.
Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Panthers of Neosho. At guard, a 5'5" freshman from Olathe, Kansas, number 3, Lexi Watts. At forward, a 5'9" redshirt freshman from Irvington, Alabama, number 14, Alexis Casher. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Cherryvale, Kansas, number 15, Beth Hawkins. At guard, a 6' freshman from Walnut, Kansas, number 21, Kaylee Augustine. And at forward, a 6' sophomore from Topeka, Kansas, number 33, Dontasia Jones. The Panthers are 6-15, 3-14 in the Jayhawk Conference, coached by J.J. Davis in his 5th season, assisted by Kent Packard and Tevin Strack.
Well, 4 in-state products and 1 out-of-state product starting for Neosho County.
When you look at the Lady Panthers, they average 62 points a game, but they don't have anybody averaging in double figures. The closest would be Erica Birch out of Topeka, who averages about 9. What they have is a whole batch of players, about 16 or 17 of them, that average between 1 and 9 points a game. So in that situation there, a little bit similar to the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson does have a couple of, actually 3 ladies averaging in double figures, but the Dragons also have a tendency to really spread out the scoring.
Dragon ladies also have not lost in the Neosho since 1989, so a whole lot of great wins against the Neosho.
In some of those years, the 2 teams didn't play, but nevertheless, the Dragons have won 22 straight games against Neosho. Ironically, that 1989 win by Neosho over the Dragons came here in the arena.
Yeah, came here, right here in the arena. Coach J.J. Davis, in his 5th year, he's done a good job. Record coming into this year is 43-81, however. Keith Packard is in his 3rd year as an assistant. Devin Strack and Mark Childers. Here's starting lineups for the Blue Dragons.
Lineup for your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At guard, a 5'5" freshman from Dighton, Kansas, number 10, Sarah Kramer. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Leavenworth, Kansas, number 11, Alicia Brown. At guard, a 5'8" freshman from Dodge City, Kansas, number 12, Tia Bradshaw. At forward, a 5'11" freshman from Olathe, Kansas, number 22, Dejanay Roebuck. And at forward, a 6-foot freshman from Liberal, Kansas, number 32, Jada Mickens. The Blue Dragons are 18-3, 14-3 in the Jayhawk Conference, and number 15 in the nation. Coached by John Hodges in his 11th season, assisted by Travis Kirk and Bill Anderson. Officials for tonight's contest, Jeff Westover, Dane McDonald, and John Adams.
Yeah, a veteran crew of officials as well. Blue Dragons in their white uniforms with blue numerals and red trim. Neosho, black road gear with orange numerals. We're about set to get underway as it will be Cashier going up against Jada Mickens. Left to right will be the Dragons as they go, as tip is controlled by Neosho, so glad to have you along on the Blue Dragon Sports Network as well on our streaming channel. Ball on the outer perimeter. Neosho working around the outside. Lexi Watts. They lob it inside and a high post. It goes to Cashier. Underneath. Quick on the baseline, and they call a 3-second violation. And quickly they caught Jones napping in the lane. She got down there and kind of parked.
She was there for a long, long while.
Dante Jones out of Topeka, Kansas, sophomore. Here comes Hutchinson, first possession of the contest. Glad to have you along this evening. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills on Country 102.9 as well as KWDW 1450 AM. AM dial. Jumper from outside by Mickens does not ring. The rebound's going to be cleared out there by Watts, and Lexi Watts to bring it on the dribble. Good bounce out on the outer perimeter. They give it to Jones. Now they'll set it up on the outside to Hawkins. Gathering in the passes, Augustine lobs it out high to go to Cashier. Cashier dumps the ball off to Augustine, and ball stolen away. Up the court comes the Blue Dragons into the forecourt. Hutchinson will give it out to Kramer. She'll launch the 3 and hit it. Boy, that's good to see. Knocking the 3 down from the outer perimeter by Sarah. She knocks it down quickly. 3-0 Hutchinson with the early lead. Out high, Cashier on her left side. They quickly put it in the hands of Augustine. Back outside to Hawkins. Hutchinson man-to-man. They'll move it to the left side. They'll take it on the outer perimeter. Dribble penetration by Cashier. Shot up missing. Roebuck with the rebound. She'll bring it out on a dribble herself, and she'll bring it up the court. Jada finds room all the way down. Gets bounced into by Jones, and the foul will go against Jones. That'll be the first personal. At the line, no, not the shooting foul, so baseline right side, Bradshaw will inbound. Dia gets it in quickly. Shot does not go, but Jada gets the rebound. She'll bring it out. Kramer on her outside. Hutchinson gets another possession out of it. Bradshaw to Roebuck. Roebuck takes it to the left wing. Back outside now to Brown. Kramer mishandles it for a second, comes up with a give-and-go pass underneath, all the way under to Bradshaw, kicks it back outside. Roebuck, she'll gun it on its way. It's off, no good. Rebound cleared underneath by Brown. Comes out with it, and the jump ball is going to be called. Possession there will be Hutchinson's way. A couple good offensive boards early on in her possessions.
I think this game will be determined to a considerable extent by which team wins the rebounding battle. So far, the Blue Dragons doing a good job.
Bradshaw will inbound left side baseline. Cutter's got it cut down. They finally do. Here's Kramer over to Bradshaw, over to Mickens. She'll take the seam underneath, kicks it out corner left. Here's Roebuck. She'll gun and hit. 3-ball. So a 3-pointer by Roebuck from outside. Her first points in a 6-0 Hutchinson with the lead.
Nene doesn't shoot a lot of them, but she has made 10.
Those are the tough ones from the side like that. Dribble penetration on the right side. That's Hawkins, and her reaching foul is going to be called against Hutchinson.
Unless your name is Steve McCalick, he is deadly out of the corner for the University of Kansas.
Foul's going to be called on Kramer. First team foul against the Hutchinson Blue Dragons. Neosho will inbound. Augustine lobs it in. Coming up with the basketball was Jones, taken away from her, however. Here comes Roebuck down the court. Roebuck all the way in, lays it up, and misses. Rebound putback by Mickens is good, and the N1. Foul's going to be on Neosho. Foul's going to be charged against Jones again. That's 2 on Jones. So more than likely, J.J. Davis will make a move. And he will send Erica Birch into the ball game. She's a 6'2 freshman out of Topeka.
They don't lose much on that exchange.
Nope.
Birch is the team's leading scorer.
At the line will be Mickens to shoot one. 8-0 ball game. Hutchinson with the lead. Mickens will get set to shoot the free throw. Toss is off, no good. Rebound cleared out of there, and coming up with it will be Birch. Up quickly. Smith in the ball game also. She'll push it up quickly. She's out of Fort Dodge, Iowa. Where's number 0? Sharia Smith. 5 feet inside. Shot won't go for the Panthers. The rebound's cleared down by the Blue Dragons. Bradshaw up the court. Feed down low to Mickens. Back to good. Oh, no. It came out on her. No good. I thought it was going to drop right on top of the rim and it rolled out, but it will be Hutchinson basketball out of bounds.
All Hutchinson so far.
6:43 to go in this first quarter of play. Sarah Kramer with the ball. Baseline, takes it down low underneath, puts it up and in. Used the window. Nicely done by Kramer. She has 5.
Did a good job of protecting the basketball with her body. That brings a timeout.
Timeout's going to be taken on the floor. J.J. Davis for Neosho calls the timeout. A quick 30-second break coming your way. We'll be back right after this.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B&. Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Leading the scoring for Hutchinson as she has half of the team's 10 points. Sarah is an easy young lady to root for. Smart, a very, very good defender, good 3-point shooter. A lot of things to like.
Yeah, a lot of things to like. Likes to knock it down. She shoots close to 100, makes 100 threes a day. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Dragons.
Blue Dragons have been aggressive defensively already, forcing 3 turnovers.
Sarah puts in a lot of extra time with Coach Anderson. Ball sails out, ball skips away and comes into the hands of Smith. She runs it down. Little fire plug from Fort Dodge, Iowa. Left side, they'll go with it. Shot 3-pointer's good from outside. So Lyles, the Quadra Lyles, knocks it down from outer perimeter. She's a redshirt freshman. Sawyerville, Alabama is her hometown. It's a 10-3 now. And Neosho's on the board. Ball knocked away and stolen away. Here comes Lyles with the basketball. She palms it. Got a little too excited. Crossed half court. Blue Dragons were able to get down defensively. Turnover.
Not very often does someone 5'1" have a run out to the basket, and that's what she had.
Eyes got big, didn't they?
Yeah, couldn't stand prosperity.
With the basketball, Tia Bradshaw across the timeline, behind her back dribble, goes right side over to Kramer. Kramer holds it high out to Roebuck. She'll gun it on its way off, no good. Rebound cleared, though, off the floor, right in front of Roebuck. Coming up with the loose basketball is Birch. Neosho moves it up quickly. Casher underneath, she's sandwiched in between two. Got a travel call.
Dragons are playing good defense as they normally do. 5 turnovers on the Lady Panthers already. We've played less than 5 minutes.
5:32 to go in this first quarter of play. Hutchinson on top, 10-3. Neosho locking in man-to-man defense. Blue Dragons working around the outer perimeter. Here's Bradshaw. The Kramer, she'll spot up and shoot the three. It's off, no good. Rebound comes out long into the hands of Neosho. Here comes Smith with the basketball. All the way to the lane, puts it up behind the goal and out of bounds. It sails. It'll be Hutchinson basketball.
Gonna call that a shot or a turnover?
I think it has to be, well, it's going to end up being a turnover, but it was the shot went up behind the goal. What would you call that, Rusty?
I'm going to call it a shot and a rebound for Hutch.
All right, with the basketball, Bradshaw. Roebuck to Kramer. Well, he's talking about him going too far under the basket. She really did. She got way underneath the backboard. Here's Mickens out top of the key. Kramer has it. Splits the seam, goes down low. Ball skipped away from her. Gets it back, brings it out on the dribble. Double dribble is going to be called on Sarah Kramer. Hands quickly into the ball game. Checking in for Hutchinson, Brianna Bradshaw. Here comes Kelsey Brett in as well. And also checking in will be Kayla Barber. Barber's had some good games as of late. She's played extremely well.
She is just steady. She does a lot of things well.
Out the court, here comes Neosho. Outside with the Lyles. Top side, and now they'll kick it on the outside. Watts has it. She'll take right side of the lane, puts it up too strong. No, there. Rebound is going to be cleared out there by Brianna Bradshaw. Bria bring it up. Over to the right side, outside of Barber. There's Britt with it on the top. Into the hands of Brianna Bradshaw. Right side to Tia Bradshaw. Flash pass down low to Mickens. Goes up strong and draws the foul underneath. It's going to go on Watman. She just picked up the personal and had just checked into the ballgame.
Every single time we
should be free throws here, and there will be. Mickens 0 for 1 so far at the line in this basketball game. Normally pretty good, though better than 70%.
Mickens takes her time. Free throw toss up and good. You can just tell she is just confident as all get out stepping to that free throw line. Sister played volleyball here. I did not realize that till I had her on the John Anja's Dragon Talk show at the AJ Sports Grill. She was my guest a couple weeks ago. Free throws up and in, got them both. So 12-3 now. Hutchinson extends the lead. 9-point edge for Hutch. Neosho brings it across the timeline. They come up double team trap. Ball thrown over on the far side to get it out of the double team to Plank. Shot down at the low blocks and a foul called.
Nice job against Hutchinson pressure on that occasion, and rewarded with free throws will be Alexis Boyd.
Kelsey Brett picks up the personal foul. She's out of South Australia. Grandfather was here visiting, grandparents here visiting not too long ago. Free throw toss is up and good.
First point of the game for Boyd.
Alex Boyd out of Lawrence.
Yeah, Alexis.
Is it Alexis? Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
Probably goes by Alex.
Free throw missing. Rebound cleared by Barber. So 12-4 now. Hutchinson will bring it up. Backdoor play quickly underneath the Brianna Bradshaw. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be retained by the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson on the road this coming Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday. Yep, afternoon games. Tune in or join us.
You might be dodging snowflakes out
there. There's a 30% chance out in Colby coming up on Sunday. 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock games from the community center. Ball thrown away as Kelsey Brett led Barber a little bit. Momentum was taking her in the opposite direction.
Pretty good timing, though, for Blue Dragon fans. You can listen to both Blue Dragon games and still catch almost the entire first half of the Super Bowl.
No doubt about that. So glad to have you along. Darren Dunn and I will be making the trip out there coming up on Sunday.
You really like Colby.
Yeah, I do. Travel underneath, taken away by Barber. She strips it out and gives it off quickly to Bree Bradshaw. She'll bring it up on the dribble. Barber from outside shoots the three and hits it. Boy, I like the way she can spot up from outside.
Well,
Steve. That's a great asset.
She plays good defense. She's a good three-point shooter. She's also capable of going inside.
She's got a lot of upside to her game.
Yes, she does.
15-4. Hutchinson with the lead. She knows her role here as a come-off-the-bench player, but she's going to make somebody a fine asset next year. Dribble drive on the left side by Plank. Hicks the corner left down the low blocks. They work it underneath to Watman. This ball stripped away. Bree Bradshaw brings it down, lays it up. She's fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot free throws.
Dragons are doing such a good job defensively in this game. I don't know why we'd be surprised, though. That's been a staple of this team all year.
They have been a little bit slow starting. Not tonight. They lead at 15-4, 2:51 to go in this first quarter of play. They're really getting up and down the court. Free throw toss by Bree Bradshaw is up and perfect. That foul, by the way, was charged against Lyles. That will be her first. 14 foul. 2:51 to go in this first quarter of play. Bree Bradshaw will shoot the second one here. Spins the ball. Free throw toss. Comes off. No good. Off the right side. Foul called on Barber. That's a tough one. Got on the arm of Boyd as she went up for the rebound. Taylor Barber picks up the personal. It'll be her first.
That brings John Arches off the bench for the first time.
Ball on the outside. Hawkins. Top side left. They'll shoot it on his way. A three-pointer's good. Three-pointer from the outer perimeter put up and in by Augustine. Cherryville, Kansas. It's her hometown. There's a steal by Neosho. She'll bring it up as Augustine got the steal as well. Two great plays, the three and the steal. Here comes Watts across the top. They'll shoot it over on the right side. Shot up, missing. Rebound's going to be thrown off the miss. Then Hawkins shot by the Blue Dragons. Hutch brings it up quickly, down low underneath to Roebuck, way off her mark, and ball's knocked away out of bounds to be Hutchinson basketball. I think Nene was surprised by how open she was.
She really had an opportunity to take one step to the basket and lay it in, but she chose to shoot about a 5 or 6 foot jumper.
Ball comes in to the Blue Dragons, shot up and missing from outside by the Blue Dragons. Brianna Bradshaw with the miss, and here comes Neosho. Watts will have it out front. She'll go between the circles, rolls off the ball screen, goes right side of the lane, lays it up, not there. Barber rebound, Hutchinson. Bradshaw, outlet quickly comes now to Bradshaw. This is Bree Bradshaw back outside. Barber, three ball, top of the arc. Rims off long, no good. Rebound underneath, put back, not there. Another rebound, offensive board. Good job by Roebuck, up and in, counted.
Oh, she muscled it from about 3 other girls to get it up and in. Great offensive rebounding by the Blue Dragons.
Must be a dental hygienist, and she can find the plaque with that shot up and off the glass. That's kind of gross, isn't it?
It depends on what kind of plaque you're talking about.
She's doing a good job. You're right. She muscled it up. She just ripped it off the rebound and took it up strong. Foul's going to be charged against number 13. That's Manny Jones. She'll pick up the foul. Shots missing, though, by Roebuck from the foul stripe. 18-7 now, your score. 11-point Hutchinson lead. Up the court comes Foster. Jalen Foster. She's out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Feeds the ball in the low blocks. They double team down low. Back outside to Foster. She'll shoot the shot on this way. Not there. Rebound picked off the floor by the Blue Dragons. Here comes Tia Bradshaw up the court. Over to Brown. Brown shifts gears. Takes it inside. Bounced in between two players. Nothing called. A lot of collision. But they say contact was made, but no foul. Neosho with the ball. Hawkins throws it away. Off the hands of an outstretched Foster out of bounds. Boy, Foster's shoulder's really taped with reinforcement tape. Evidently has some shoulder problems.
8 turnovers on Neosho in the first quarter.
Tia Bradshaw into the forecourt with the basketball for Hutchinson. Blue sneakers, hands it off to Kramer, who's back in there. Here's Roebuck up top now. Hutchinson works it around the outside. Barber had it for a second. Give it go underneath the Brown. Foul called. Nice job. Nice pass by Tia Bradshaw. Guards are starting to learn to play together, Rusty.
Yep.
John Onges has done a really good job with his team.
Yeah, John Onches, Travis Kirk, Phil Anderson. Don't think there's a better set of coaches on any women's bench in the country.
Free throws up and good by Brown. Here's the second one. Here comes into the ball game Alyssa Green. She played well against Coffeyville the other night. Alyssa will come in. She's out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Freshman guard for the Blue Dragons. Here's Bradshaw, a little bit of a break. That's Tia Bradshaw, that sits down. Free throws up and good. So 20-7, a 13-point Hutchinson lead with 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. Foster for Neosho. Finds the seam, left side, kick out. Three-pointer up, missing from the outside by Augustine. Rebound, no putback, not there. Rebound cleared by Barber, and then she loses it out of bounds. It's going to go off of Hutchinson. 19.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Now inbound, left side. Augustine triggered an inbounds pass. Ball comes out high. Dribble penetration by Hawkins. Kicks the corner right to Foster. She'll gun it on his way and hit it. Big 3-ball by Foster from the corner right. Now Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here's a Brown, drives in, lays it up, doesn't get it. Rebound cleared off the floor by Neosho. Brown went down hard. Neosho comes up, connects your quarter. Your score at the end of one quarter of play, Dragons 20, Panthers 10. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with second quarter action from the sports arena right after this 1-minute timeout.
Love your smartphone, but not your current service provider? Or the idea of having to buy a new phone when you switch? Now you don't have to. You can bring your device to Next Tech Wireless. Enjoy our high-speed 4G network, nationwide coverage, exceptional local customer service, plus your first 2 months will be absolutely free. You'll also enjoy monthly savings, including unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Switch to Next Tech Wireless, keep your current phone, and receive your first 2 months free.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Dragons doubling up on Neosho in the first quarter, 20-10. Hutchinson trying to pick up win number 19 of the basketball season, and at the moment at least would seem to be well on the way.
Join John Onges tonight for Dragon Talk at AJ's Sports Grill on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Come on out, have some fine eats and drinks, and enjoy Dragon Talk. He usually brings one of the girls as a guest, or we have one of the coaches on to talk about what's going on. Underwriter for that great show is brought to you by Midwest Ford and Toyota. Midwest Ford and Toyota. Midwest Toyota, a better way. With the basketball is Smith on the outer perimeter. Start of quarter number 2 to drive in. The foul's called. They're going to whistle this one on Green. First team foul of this quarter against the Blue Dragons. At the line will be Smith. Smith's 5'1", out of Fort Dodge, Iowa. Free throw toss is up and good by Smith.
If you're 5'1", you better be able to make free throws.
Oh, Spud, wasn't he 5'3", I think? Spud Webb?
Yep.
Free throws up, missing. Rebound cleared away by Barber and stripped away from her, but Green runs it down. And
there are not many people in this world like Spud Webb was.
I saw a special on him on 30-30 not too long ago, and he's outstanding. Ball on the outer perimeter Over on the right side. Hutchinson works it outside. Roebuck. Well, she's strong. Outside Barber. She'll shoot the three. It won't go. Rebound cleared away. Back in there is Jones. She's playing with a couple fouls. Got the rebound, however. And up the court comes the Panthers. Hawkins on the outside. Hawkins out of Cherryville. Kicks it right side. Smith. She'll gun it. Air ball. Goes sails out of bounds. Hutchinson, no, does not. Nene watched it bounce once and picked it up and brings it up quickly. Here's Green. Roebuck, three ball. Off its mark, no good. Jones with the rebound. Panthers.
Dragons are taking a lot of quick threes.
Hawkins shoots the three from outside. It won't go, and a foul call. They're going to catch Roebuck on the push down. As hitting the floor was Casher.
No player in this game for Hutchinson with more than one foul.
Spread them out nicely.
Yeah, for Neosho, Dontasia Jones has two.
Like the name Dontasia. Ball comes in, they get it in quickly to Lyles, and she puts it up and in.
Very athletic shot and a nice play.
Quick release, she no sooner received the pass, she puts it up and in. 2013, Hutchinson lead the cut a bit. Down to a 7-point margin now with a couple of baskets by Neosho. Here's Mickens. Goes around Jones, puts it up, misses it, gets the rebound, though. Kicks it back outside to Green, he'll rekey it. He'll get a fresh 30, and he'll set it up again. Kramer, she has a three to her credit tonight. Give and go, and Roebuck didn't go. She got sealed off a little bit.
Yeah, Dragons tried to backdoor play, but the door was closed.
Slammed shut. Yes. With the basketball now will be the Panthers. They'll bring it up. Lexi Watts is it off quickly to Augustine. Ball loose. Jones, ball knocked away. Nice shot by Mickens. She was so worried about getting a foul call on her, she got the heck out of the way.
Yeah, she just kept pressuring. The ball finally wound up rolling out of bounds off Neosho. 9th turnover on the Panthers.
Roebuck out high. There's the Green. Now Kramer has it. Brown cuts through and gets it on the right side elbow. Out to Mickens. She'll turn, shoot, and hit. Nice pop a shot right there from the corner of the free throw line in the lane. 22-13 Hutchinson. Like the up-tempo play that Hutchinson is playing right now. Ball stolen away. Here comes Brown. She'll push it up. Brown takes it in strong and draws the foul. The foul's going to be committed by Casher. Number 14 picks up the personal. Brown will go to the line to shoot free throws. Don't forget men's action coming your way in about an hour and a half. Neosho in the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson. Hutch trying to get another win streak going. Free throws up and good by Brown.
She had a big game in the first meeting between these two. Led Hutchinson with 19. Jada Mickens had 18. Nene Roebuck 16. As those three really got it done.
That's right. When Brown started to really score, had 19 and then 20 the next game and then 21. Free throws up and missing on this occasion, however. 23-13, a double-digit lead now for the Hutchinson Blue Dragons again. 7:27 to go in this second quarter of play. Ball out front now to Watts. Watts holds it high. Left side, there's a drive by Watman. Travel call, yep. Just all Rusty. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills, glad to have you along. You're listening to Blue Dragon Basketball on Country 102.9, KHUT in Hutchinson, and KWBW 1450 AM and 98.5 FM in Hutchinson as well. Flagship stations for the Blue Dragon Sports Network. Green with it on the right wing. Ball out top now to Mickens. Mickens on the dribble. Back outside to Roebuck. Roebuck dribble penetrates, holds up. Here to Green. She'll drive it in and pull it back away. 6 on the shot clock now. You got to go. Green will drive in. She'll pop the shot on the outer perimeter. Hit it. That's a two-pointer. Stepped right inside the circle, top of the key, and got it to drop. 20-13. Hutch by 12.
Didn't look like she wanted to take the shot, but was forced to. Made it.
There's a drive and a foul called on Hutchinson. Foul's going to be called on Sarah Kramer. That'll be her second.
First foul problem for the Hutchinson coaches to deal with.
Barber checks in. Also, Brianna Bradshaw checks in.
Nene Roebuck sits along with Kramer.
Here comes the inbound. They get in quickly to Watman. Watman down low, puts it up and in. Nice basket by Tricia Watman. Powell, Missouri is her hometown. She's a freshman out of Powell, Missouri. Ball stolen away. Here comes a sprint dribble all the way out by Lyles. She'll bring it in left-handed, lays it up and scores it.
DeQuandra with her third basket of the half.
So boom, 4 unanswered points all of a sudden by Neosho. They're getting up and down the court. 6:08 to go in this first half of play. 20-17, Hutchinson. Mickens receives the ball. We'll give it back on the outer perimeter. Barber had it. Brown entry pass down low to Mickens, knocked away. The Hutchinson basketball.
It is hard for me to understand how this team has lost 7 games in a row. They've got some pretty talented kids. They make a lot of ball handling mistakes. That's got to be one of the big problems.
Here comes the inbounds. He goes to on the wing. Hutchinson works it around to Brown. Found on the left side. Green jumps outside. 2 on a shot clock. Barber lets it fly. He hits a 3. My goodness. Just as the shot clock was going down, I heard Phil Anderson yell 2 seconds and dropped it through for a dime. Feet inside. Jumper up and good. Nice job by Alexis Boyd for Neosho. 28-19. Hutchinson lead is cut a little bit after the 3 by Barber. And then a 2-pointer by Boyd at the other end. Here's Brown on the outer perimeter. And a travel call. Those are driving you crazy.
Yep, Hutchinson's turnover count is 8. Alicia Green out. Kelsey Brett in for the Dragons.
Allen's at Butler tonight. Colby at Dodge. Cali at Barton. Coffeyville at Cloud. Indy at Garden City. And Seward at Pratt. 5:07 to go in this second quarter of play. Ball on the outer perimeter with the basketball will be Plank. Lindsey Plank gives it up. Lyles has it. Corner right. Travis Kirk mishandles the basketball and goes out of bounds. Last touched off the Blue Dragons. Not off to him.
Now he's sitting.
Yeah, he's sitting.
It actually went out of bounds off of Tia Bradshaw.
TK's been around a lot of years. Well, oldest coach on the bench, or oldest by, there's a travel.
No, he's not as old as Phil Anderson.
Yeah, that's true. I mean longevity by way of it. Well, that's not true either.
More seniority as a Blue Dragon.
At ACC. Travel call is going to be called against Lyles, and Hutchinson might have the basketball. I just keep digging myself a hole tonight, don't I?
There's a lot of basketball IQ sitting in that Hutchinson.
Think about that for a second. Ball on the outer perimeter. Here's Barber. She'll shoot it. Off, missing. Rebound is going to be cleared out there by Neosho. John Onges upset with his guards. Ball sails on the left side, ran down by Watts.
Well, Mickens has done such a good job of getting posted up. John wanted him to get the ball to her.
Watts on the outside, lobs it in. Ball knocked away. Good job by Bradshaw to the other Bradshaw. Bree gets it out to Tia. Tia brings it down and draws a foul. Any act of shooting, Tia Bradshaw will shoot free throws.
This has been something that Tia typically does quite well.
All right, getting set will be Tia Bradshaw at the foul stripe. Free throw toss is up and good. She'll shoot the second one.
Teams have played on even footing thus far in the second quarter after Hutchinson led 20-10 at the quarter break.
Michaela McCall checks into the ball game. She's out of Humboldt, Kansas. Free throw toss off. It's marked no good. Rebounds cleared out of there by the Neosho Panthers. Foster back in there. Foster to Lyles. Lyles left side now over to McCall. McCall on the dribble. Offside to Foster. Gives the ball up. High post. Gets it back. Foster with it on the left wing. Here's Lyles. Ball stolen away. Bradshaw sprint out dribble. Should be good for 2. Layup up and good.
That was great anticipation. Just jumped the pass perfectly.
Well, as a guard, you don't get many of those. When you do, it's a lot of fun. You know that you outwitted him. Ball knocked away, and there's a foul called on Bree Bradshaw. She'll pick up the personal. That'll be her first. You know that you jumped the route and were able to come up with a steal and you got a sprint out. You just hope that you don't get clobbered from behind and get hurt.
She had
2 steps.
a lot of clearance.
There's another one. Here comes Mickens with the steal. Her sprint out, takes it down, lays it up and in. It's 2 turnovers, 2 baskets for Hutchinson.
And that is 15 turnovers on Neosho in the first half.
Hutchinson getting points off turnovers as well.
That's why they keep losing.
McCall on the outside. Lyles lobs it inside. Hartford comes up with it. Ball kicked back out to Lyles. She'll gun it on its way. Rims in. Nice shot by Lyles.
Tough shot. DeQuandra is having a good first half. She has 8.
33-21. Lead is cut a little bit. Hutchinson with the lead. Have led from the get-go. 3:02 to go in this first half of play.
Dragons jumped out on top 10-0. It's been pretty even since that.
Feed down low underneath. Mickens. Ball sails out of bounds. Yeah, it's been right around that 10 to 14 point spread for much of the game. Hutchinson, check that. Neosho will him down. It's getting the wrong ball. It's Hutchinson's basketball.
Hutchinson's basketball.
Here comes the inbound. I was going, what the heck is Neosho stepping out of bounds on that end of the court for? Ball on the outer perimeter. Bradshaw. Mickens. She'll gun it from the left wing. Rims off on her, no good. Rebound clear to underneath. Coming up with the rebound, Hartford. Terriona Hartford. Planceville, Louisiana. Ball stolen, well, back into Hartford's hands. She got it back as it looked like it was knocked away by Brett for a second. Foster on the outside. Casher touched it for a second. Now the feed down low underneath the Hartford. Ball knocked away. Hutchinson comes away with it. Barber on the run. She'll bring it up on the dribble all the way down. Barber lays it up and misses, but the foul's called. She'll shoot a couple.
Kasher on her arm. Second foul on Alexis Kasher. And 2 free throws for Kayla Barber. I really like the way she plays.
Well, she's lost some weight since last season and just can really shoot it up from just about anywhere. Free throw toss is up and good. Pure free throw shooter there.
She has 7 first half points, and the Dragon lead is 13.
You know, if you're looking at the Hutchinson team and you're recruiting a sophomore, she has a lot of upside, like I said. I mean, she's getting better and better every game.
Well, and she has size. She's 6'1", moves pretty well.
Takes her time. Second toss. This one's up and good as well. Nice form. Goes about her business kind of as just my job. Knows what she's supposed to do. 35-21, the lead for Hutchinson. Right side, three-pointer up and on its way. Nope, not there. Air ball stolen away. Coming back up with it will be Neosho, and a foul called on the Hutch Blue Dragons. Foul's going to be charged on Barber.
Her second.
Rebound got away from Hutchinson right into the hands of Augustine.
So a couple of free throws coming for Beth Hawkins. That's 5 fouls on the Dragons. Any more Hutchinson fouls, all will be 2-shot opportunities for Neosho.
Hawkins makes the free throw. 5'8" sophomore out of Cherryville, Kansas. Barber will check out after getting that second personal. Hawkins, knee bend, free throw's good. 35-23, again, like you indicated, we jumped out that 10-point lead, and Neosho's played them pretty tough since then. All out high, Mickens. Feed down inside of Roebuck, give and go to Mickens. Mickens down low underneath, back to Roebuck, goes up for the shot and gets fouled. Foul's going to be called on Jones, that'll be her third. Tanisha Jones, sophomore out of Topeka, just got out of position, was kind of off balance and banged into Nene. Being set to take the free throw, shot up and good by Roebuck. Set to shoot the second one. Deep knee bend. Here comes the free throw, up and good. Roebuck's been a very pleasant surprise out of Olathe, Kansas.
She actually contacted Hutchinson and said, I'd like to be a Blue Dragon.
Had a brother that went to school down here. Ball on the outer perimeter. Right side, here's Foster. Lob it left wing, a little give and go inside. Lob shot up and good. Nice job. They're breaking down on the inside. Boyd was able to score it. Hanging in there, 37-25. The lead is 12 for Hutchinson. Brett, pass skips away and turnover. Bad pass. Got away from Roebuck. Here up the court comes Hawkins. 1 minute to go in his second quarter of play. Shot up missing. Rebound bounces away. Taken away by Mickens. Mickens on the drive for Hutchinson. Pulls it back outside. Trying to flash it to Roebuck. Turned over. Up the court comes Boyd. And a timeout's going to be taken by Neosho as J.J. Davis wanted to talk things over. 44 ticks left on the clock. He wants a good possession here. A full 1 minute break coming your way. Dragons 37, Panthers 25. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena in 1 minute.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson. Longtime sponsors of HCC Sports and are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with our warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit them online at summitks.com.
Can best describe Neosho as sticking around. The Dragon lead is double digits at 12. Neosho with the basketball, 44 seconds left first half. Down 37-25.
Last thing that Phil Anderson says to the team as they break huddle is not to foul with 44.3 to go in this quarter. Neosho gets the ball in, 26 on the shot clock, feed down low to Boyd, basket good. Well, she posted up nice against Mickens, got it up and down.
Good player.
Cut her down to 10, 37-27. This is a lot like the game in Neosho. They'll push Hutchinson. 20 on the shot clock, 25 on the game clock. Bradshaw out top now to Nene. She holds it high, brings it on the dribble over to Brett. Brett on the right side. Here's Tia Bradshaw. 8 on the shot clock now. Now she's got to go. Down to 5, down to 4, down to 3, down to 2. Inside to Mickens. Mickens turns, puts it on the floor. Shot clock violation.
Bradshaw lost track of how much time was left on the shot clock. It becomes the Dragons' 11th turnover. That sounds like a lot until you look at the 15 of Neosho.
Neosho will bring it up. 2 seconds. Down to 1, got to shoot it, block. Here we go to the dressing rooms. Nice job by Brianna Bradshaw to get the block on the shot from the left wing. We go to the dressing room with a 10-point lead. Hutchinson 37, the Panthers of Neosho 27. We will take a 2-minute timeout. Come back and chat about things. Hutchinson Blue Dragons lead the Panthers of Neosho by 10 at halftime. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Burning Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt & Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
I want to remind everybody, Dragon Talk each and every Monday night with John On, just live from AJ Sports Grill. Come on up and join us. AJ Sports Grill, located at 23 North Lorraine, right next to the alley, the bowling alley. That's right. And come on in and from 7 to 7:30, have a bite of some great food from AJ's and relax and listen to Dragon Talk with John On. Just want to remind everybody also, February 17th is Pink Out Night here at the arena, sponsored by Midwest Ford and Toyota. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game Castle, brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main. Here's Rusty Hales.
Well, the Blue Dragons lead it by 10 at halftime. Ironically, Hutchinson jumped out 10-0 early on. And with the exception of that spurt by the Blue Dragons at the beginning of the game, this has been an even battle. But nevertheless, a 10-point edge at halftime. This is the first half Medicine Shop game capsule. The Medicine Shop asks you, have you gotten your flu shot? If not, why not? There are a lot of people suffering from flu in the Hutchinson-Reno County area. A flu season can sometimes run as late as mid-March. Still time for you to stop by the Medicine Shop. You'll find the Medicine Shop at 14th and Main and get your flu shot. Why mess around with something that has the potential to be very, very serious? You know you ought to get that flu shot. Get it done. For Hutchinson in the first half, 11 of 30 shooting, 37%, not a great percentage. Actually, Neosho outshot them, 10 of 25, 40%. Dragons did make 4 3-pointers in 12 tries, 3 of 16 in that category for Neosho. Where Hutchinson built the edge in the first half is the ability to get to the free throw line. Dragons shot 16 in the first half, making 11, and Neosho shot just 6, making 4. Hutchinson winning the rebound battle 22-17 at the break. And both teams struggling with turnovers. Hutchinson with 11 and Neosho with 15. For Hutchinson in the first half, a couple of players with 8 points leading the way. Jada Mickens, no surprise there. Kayla Barber off the bench to knock down a couple of trays and a couple of free throws for her 8. Nene Roebuck contributed 7, 5.5 for Sarah Kramer. Alicia Brown, Tia Bradshaw each had 3, and the remaining Dragon point of the game's initial 20 minutes came from Bree Bradshaw on a free throw. For Neosho in the first half, this has been pretty typical. They have nobody in double figures, although DeQuandra Lyles is close with 8. 7 points for Alexis Boyd, and then it drops off to 3 each for Kaylee Augustine and Jalen Foster. 2 points for Beth Hawkins, 2 points for Tricia Watman, and Shariah Smith has 1. So at halftime, Hutchinson 37, Neosho 27. We'll take a 2-minute break, return with more.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
All right, America. H&R Block has some good news. For a limited time only, you could get a refund advance loan of up to $3,000 the same day you file at Block. That's right. You could get up to $3,000 today. No interest. Told you it was good news. To learn more or find participating locations near you, visit hrblock.com. Get your taxes, 1. Optional tax refund related loan from B of I Federal Bank. Not your tax refund. $500, $750, $1,250, or $3,000 loans offered. Approval of the loan amount based on expected refund and other conditions. Funds loaded on prepaid card. Tax returns may be e-filed without applying for this loan. Fees for other products or features may apply.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
This is not meant as a scare tactic, but you need to know heart disease is the leading cause of death among women. You also need to know 80% of cardiac events and strokes may be avoided with preventative health care. That's why all of us at Prairie Star support American Heart Month and National Wear Red Day this Friday. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Halftime, a 10-point lead, 37-27 for the Blue Dragons. Let's run down some of the Jayhawk scores that we have so far. Second quarter action, 9:36 to go. Coffeyville trailing Cloud County Girls, 21-18. At Garden City, it is Garden City on top of Independence with 8:08 to go in the second, 20-13. Another score, Butler all on top of Allen County, 38-19. That's in the third already with 9:44 to go in the third. And that rounds out some of your scores. Here's 37-27. Hutchinson with the lead over Neosho. What else you got, Rusty?
Well, I'm shopping for some NCAA basketball scores. Should be a batch of them out there. I know Iowa State has a big game in the Big 12 as West Virginia comes calling. But it is the time of year where you just run into all sorts of big games in the conference. Penn State right now leading Michigan State 30-24. That's a halftime score. That would be a surprise in as much as Michigan State ranked number 5. What a mess the Spartans have going on that campus. A lot of people wondering whether they're going to be a part of Michigan State a year from now. Tennessee over LSU, that's number 18, Tennessee, 42-31, also a halftime score. And in the conference in which the Shockers find themselves, might be getting some help tonight from Houston. Cincinnati, number 8 in the country, trailing, long ways to go in that one, but it's Houston 20-11. And West Virginia, 16-13 over Louisville, middle of the first half. And at Iowa State 25, West Virginia 18, middle of the first half. That would be a big win for Iowa State and a big loss for West Virginia, but a long ways to go in that game. Later on, Maryland is at Purdue. Purdue just quietly keeps winning basketball games. They have a 7-2 and a 7-3 kid in the starting lineup. Don't feel sorry for Purdue when it comes to size. And later on, Texas plays at Texas Tech. That's a big game down in Longhorn country. Texas Tech ranked number 10 in the country, still very much a part of the race in the Big 12. And much later, it is Arizona, number 9, against Washington State. So lots of college basketball. Congratulations to the University of Kansas for a big win in their showdown with Kansas State and Bramlage on Monday night. 70-56 was that one. And
they host Oklahoma State coming up.
They do host Oklahoma State. Jayhawks have a couple of games at home now after that big road contest. A one-game lead on the Pac in the Big 12 Conference, and if they can take care of business at home, they should set themselves up and put in a pretty good spot to have an opportunity to do something that no program has ever done before. And you ask, what's that? Well, that would be to win 14 consecutive league titles. Amazing job that the Jayhawks and Coach Bill Self have done at the University of Kansas.
Yeah, that's a big task to win 14 and see if they can get it done or not. You talked about Purdue. Matt Painter's done a great job coming into that program. He played there and also was actively coaching with a couple other Southern Illinois, and it was with Weber for a while. He just came in there and done a good job.
Well, when you're of my generation, maybe yours, you're younger than I am, when you think of Purdue basketball, Blue Dragon fans think of Gene Cady.
Sure do.
He roamed the sidelines there with great effectiveness for a long, long time. Moved on, helped out at St. John's, actually lived in a hotel in New York City while he was an assistant coach at St. John's. I think Gene is probably retired and hopefully playing golf.
Yeah, hopefully he is, so no doubt about that. Painter played for him as well, so always good to come home to your alma mater. Matt Painter's done a great job. Let's take a 2-minute timeout, come back and set the stage for the second half. Hutch up by 10, 37-27. We'll be back in 2.
Winter is the perfect time to own a hot spring spa, and the perfect place to get one is at Jim's Water and Woods. They've been the area's exclusive dealer of hot spring spas since 1982. There's nothing quite like warm, soothing water to relieve those achy muscles or to ease away the stress of the day. And Jim's has just the right spa you're looking for. And since it's always grilling season, consider a grill from Weber or Hasty Bake, or a smoker from Cook Shack or Fast Eddie's, along with a great selection of barbecue accessories, seasonings, and sauces. It's all at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
There's something new about Reno County area transportation. The drivers are wearing safety green uniforms. These will alert motorists when drivers are on the street, assisting passengers on and off the bus, keeping everyone safer. Our CAT is first come, first served general public transportation that has a bright future, and it's not just the color of our shirts. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
The Blue Dragons, who look like they might just blow this game wide open early on when they jump down top 10-0, find themselves with some work yet to be done as the second half is upon us. Neosho, no quit in the Panthers. Amazing they were able to score 27 against the Dragons while piling up 15 turnovers, but that's exactly what they did. Hutchinson by 10 as we are ready for the start of the third quarter. Blue Dragons will be in Colby on Sunday. Lady Dragons play at 2. Men will be along about 4 o'clock. A couple of home games for Hutchinson next week.
Yep. Super Bowl Sunday. Join us in the afternoon and tune in. Rusty will be back here nice and warm and comfortable. Darren and I'll be on the bus headed out to Colby, America.
Well, you told me when you were up there covering that high school tournament how much you enjoyed it. I did not want to deprive you of the opportunity.
Wide open spaces, not a problem. We're going to see a lot of them next year when Northwest Kansas Tech comes into the league as well. I'll see a lot of them. You're going to see
you never know.
Inbounding will be Hutchinson to start the second half of play. Oh, I know. Hutchinson basketball.
Last I checked, you did the scheduling.
Yep, on the outer perimeter. Brown with the ball on the left wing. Roebuck touched it for a second. Hutchinson left to right on our viewpoint. Yours, if you're watching on the Blue Dragon Sports Network, right to left. Bradshaw, outside Brown. Nice ball move by the Blue Dragons. 8 to shoot. Feed down low underneath the Brown. She'll wrap around. Foul on the floor as they caught her with a knee. Foul's going to go against Casher. That'll be her third, yes. Inbounding, Bradshaw. Tia Bradshaw gets it into Kramer. Gathered it in, kicks it out to Roebuck. Back to Kramer, lobs inside, down low underneath the Mickens. Turnaround basket good by Mickens.
Good catch and softly off the glass.
Lead is 12 again for Hutchinson, 39-27. The Dragon largest lead was 14 in that first half of play. Ball on the outside, that's Hawkins, Beth Hawkins with the basketball. Deep left side, three-pointer on its way, air ball. Ran down by Mickens off the miss. Hutchinson to bring it up. Bradshaw with a grimace on her face, gives it left side now to Kramer. Kramer flash pass inside to Roebuck, back to Bradshaw, thought about it. Dribble penetrates, kicks it to Kramer left, who stepped out of bounds.
12th Hutchinson turnover. You can hear John Onches saying, how do you not know where you're at?
Stepped on the left sideline over there.
Getting his message across. The grammar left a little bit.
Roebuck over the back. The pass came into the high post. Roebuck will pick up the personal. Martin leading Cali 46-38, 8:43 to go in that third quarter play.
A kinder way to deliver that message would be to say she lost track of geography.
Well, here comes the ball in for Neosho. Stolen away by Mickens. Gets it to Brown. Brown on the dribble. Has Kramer on her left side. Roebuck down on her right side. Lays it up herself. Scores it.
Alicia with her first field goal.
And that's what you got to do, is spread the floor like their two trailers did right there, because then you have to try to guard one of the two of you. And inside goes Alicia. Shot from outside up and missing. Rebound, though. Offensive board for Neosho. Put back by Boyd is good. She's had a good game so far.
She's a good player.
41-29. Hutchinson lead is cut a little give and go to Brown. Rolls off, no good. So she's fouled and she'll go to the line to shoot free throws. That ball just teetered on that top flat part of the rim between the glass board and the rim. Brown will shoot free throws. 2 coming her way. Foul was charged, by the way, against Boyd. That'll be her first. Free throws good. 42-29, excuse me. Hutchinson. Free throw toss, lane violation. Now it went in. Inadvertent whistle.
Well, Alicia says that doesn't help me. I already made this shot.
Don't kid.
Do it again.
She will have to do it again. Well, other referee laughing about it. She ends up putting it up and in.
And nobody is happier than the official.
No kidding. Nobody's happier than the official that she made that second one, so it didn't take one off the board from her. Ball stolen away by the Blue Dragons and knocked out of bounds. Bradshaw last touched it. It'll go over to Neosho.
Dragons showing us some pretty effective pressure right there.
Don't let him get it across. You got 2.
John on just stepping up to instruct his players where to go. 7:57 to go.
Only 2 to get it across the half-court line. They'd like to make them throw it into the
backcourt. Yeah. They're going to try to go up front with it. Trying to get it in, trying to finally get it into the backcourt. And there's your 10 count.
Good
job.
Defense.
Good job of coaching as well. So shot clock had 22 downs. It means 8 were gone. And good pressure, forced the turnover. Hutchinson basketball. Kramer on the outer perimeter. Hutchinson with a 14-point lead again. Bradshaw holds it high. Roebuck wide open underneath. Shot too strong. Doesn't go. Rebound's going to be cleared away. Nene with the miss. Boyd on the rebound.
And she knows that's one she should have had.
Yeah, Watts will bring it up. Holds it high to the top of the key. Kicks it outside. inside quickly to Boyd, blocked by Mickens. Loose basketball. Roebuck has it. She'll come away with it. Still dribbling it. Still loose on the floor. Right down in front of us, trying to get to it. Neosho comes away with it. Stolen back by Kramer. So 2 quick turnovers. One by Neosho, one right back by Hutchinson. Feed down to Mickens. Layup not there. Foul called. Foul's going to be called on Boyd. That's her second personal.
Jada Mickens will get a pair of free throws.
Roebuck just overran the ball in front of us. Trying to get control of it. Free throw tossed by Mickens is good. She has 11. Jada's just solid out of Liberal, Kansas.
Very, very good freshman.
Have a young lady out of Irving, Texas, in visiting Blue Dragon campus on a recruiting visit. Free throws up and good. Met her mother and her earlier. Feed in the inside, down low underneath. Ball rejected, but right back into the hands of the Neosho player Jones, and the ball taken away. Hutchinson will bring it up. Bradshaw with a hand on a hip with Smith, and she'll get whistled for the foul. Shariah Smith picks up the personal. Here comes the inbound. Right, left side baseline. Hutch gets it in. Down top now to Barber. To Mickens. Back to Brown on the left. Feed down low underneath. Barber. Shot doesn't go. Battle for the board. Taken away by Neosho. They'll push it up quickly. Left side jumper. Rattles out. No good. Miss on the miss shot from outside by Augustine. And here comes Hutch. Here's Brown. Into the paint. Drives in. Puts it up and scores it. Boy, she is so good at cutting across that lane like that.
Particularly from left to right. And then shooting the little hook shot.
47-29. Hutchinson extends that lead now with 6:17 to go in the third. Ball outside, top side with it. Right wing. They'll lob it inside. There's Jones. She's double teamed. Loses the basketball. Ball tipped out. And Tia Bradshaw comes up with it. Drive by Bradshaw, layup good. Nice job by Mickens to screen for her, to give her an open area to go to the basket. Puts it up and in. 5:52 to go in the third. Hutchinson leading 49-29.
Yeah, the Dragons have broken this one open.
Timeout's going to be taken by J.J. Davis and the Neosho County Panthers. 5:56 to go in this third period of play. Hutchinson up by 20, 49-29. We'll be back with more. This 30-second timeout.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B&. Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
It was a 10-point game at halftime. Now it's a 20-point affair. 49-29. Dragons have outscored Neosho by 10 over the first 4 minutes and change of the third quarter.
Inbounding will be the Neosho Panthers. Lyles gets it in. Into the hands quickly to Jones. So a loose basketball picked up by the Blue Dragons. They turn it over. Here comes Barber, and she'll drive it down into end one. She shot it with the right hand, but it went up on the left side, down and in.
So Kayla joins Mickens in double figures. That's 10 for Kayla. And it becomes the second foul of the game on Amani Jones.
She is so matter-of-fact with how she plays the game.
Yeah.
Facial expression hardly ever changes. Free throws up and good.
Plays hard, though.
Foster brings it across. Ball on the outside by Augustine. She's on the dribble. Ball stolen away by Kramer. Here comes Kramer with the sprint out. Kramer will take it up left-handed, lays it up and scores it. Hutchinson's had a lot of sprint outs in this game.
Outstanding first 5 minutes of the second half.
54-29. Hutchinson led it 37-27 at halftime.
17-2 here, and another takeaway.
Here's Mickens. She'll bring it up on the dribble. Gets it to the right side of Kramer. Back underneath the Brown. Layup good.
The Dragons are playing so well together.
Nickens with a big smile on her face as she comes down the court. Brown with a nice basket off the glass. Good job by Alicia Brown. Underneath, ball on the outer perimeter, travel call. This one's a turnover against Neosho. Hutchinson Roebuck will come into the ball game.
It is like at halftime, John Onches says, we're going to turn up the defensive pressure. 19-2 run here in the third quarter for the Blue Dragons.
Hutchinson basketball after the Neosho timeout. 56-29 is your score. Hutchinson. Again, it was a 10-point lead at halftime. Here's Barber. Brown cuts out top. Bradshaw down low to Nene. Underneath the Roebuck. Her shot way off its mark. No good. Rebounds cleared out of there by Neosho.
I think she thought she was going to be fouled.
Panthers will bring it up. They'll lay it up and a foul called. Offensive foul is the call.
I mean, how good are the Dragons right now defensively in this quarter? 24 turnovers for Neosho, and many of them just out-and-out Dragon takeaways.
Foul goes against Michaela McCall. That'll be her first personal. 4:18 to go in the third period of play. Hutchinson blown it open. Kramer. Cutters cut through on top. Barber. She's open. She'll shoot. Same result. Three-pointer good. Barber with 14. Here's Foster on the outside for Neosho. Hands the ball off into the hands of McCall. Trying to dump it down low. Ball thrown away. Another Neosho turnover. You said it in the first. They're not that bad, but they turn the ball over.
25 of them. We've still almost half of the third quarter to play. They're on a pace to get maybe to 40 turnovers.
2 minutes ago, Hutchinson had 27 points off turnovers compared to 4 for Neosho. There's another one right there with Barber with the basket. Up and good. 16 points for Barber.
Yeah, Barber with the follow.
Foster into the forecourt. And give it up to Augustine. She'll drive into the paint, puts it up and draws the foul. So finally, they'll get an opportunity to shoot free throws at the line in the person of Augustine.
Dragons have scored 24 points so far in the third quarter, 24-2, and most of those points have come as a direct result of steals.
At the timeout, they had scored 12 at 12-2. Free throw was up and good. She'll shoot a second one. 61-30. That breaks a long run right there. Shibu checks into the ball game. Vivian Shibu. She is out of Nigeria. She had to play some the other night in a reserve role. Free throw toss is up and good. So 2 free throws for Neosho breaks a long drought. 4 points. 4 points scored in this quarter. 61-31 now. Hutchinson.
Still better than 3 minutes left.
3:14 to go in the third. Barber thought about the three, kicks it right. Reach-in foul called. They're going to whistle this one on McCall. Check that. They're going to put it on Hartford. That'll be her first. Or second. Now I got it straight. Terriona Hartford. Barber at the free throw line. Takes her time. Free throw toss is up and good. But she's having a nice game. 17 points for her. Casher checks back in.
It is a nightmare quarter for Neosho. It is a dazzling quarter for Hutch.
Free throw toss rattles home for Barber.
She's 5 of 5 at the free throw line as well.
Good game for Barber. Ball on the outside for Neosho. We'll kick it out to Foster. In and out of the hands of Hartford, ran down by the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson to bring it up. Up the court quickly, Brown underneath. Travel call. Got a little too far under on that baseline. Tried to slide under and put it back up and in, and ends up turning the basketball over. Neosho will bring it up. That's Foster with the basketball. This, by the way, a season high for Barber on points. The drive underneath by Foster. Shot won't go. Rebound cleared out of there Mattia Bradshaw sprints it out, brings it up quickly. Goes left of the lane, holds up, kicks it outside to Kramer. Kramer dribble penetrates, shoots it on his way, and good. Nice little jumper, 15-foot range jumper on that left elbow. After peeling off in the corner on a pinch and puts it up and in. Feed inside to Hartford. Hartford holds the ball, turns toward the basket, stripped away by Chibu. Vivian comes out with it, gets it to Kramer's hands. And Kramer on the left wing. They'll swing it over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw trying to drop it down low to Chibu. Holds up, gets it to her. Left side ball popped away, rammed down by Neosho as Foster comes away with it. She lead passes up the court quickly to McCall. Jumper not there. Rebound off the floor. Last touch by Chibu. Out of bounds. Here comes Green and Brett back into the lineup for Hutchinson along with Mickens. Dragon girls are looking sharp tonight.
Blue Dragons have scored 28 in this quarter. Those of you that like math, continue at that pace. It would be about 120-point game.
Twitter feed for Blue Dragon Sports said just like that, it's a 30-point lead, and they just keep adding to it. At the pedal to the metal, as you might want to say. Eastbound and down, but jumper underneath. Now trying to get it away. Ball stolen away. Another turnover. Hutchinson comes away with it. The Dragons kick it up the floor. Green inside to Chibu. Underneath the Mickens. Shot doesn't go. Battle for the board. Chibu gets the offensive board. To Green on the outside. A kick to Brett. Back to Green. Good movement by Hutchinson. 1:17 to go in the third. 12 on the shot clock. Rihanna Bradshaw. Left side Brett. Dribble penetration by Chibu. Finds the ball outside to Green. She'll pop it. Off its mark, no good. Rebound cleared off the floor by Neosho. Here come the Panthers into the forecourt. They'll shoot the long three. Rims off, no good. Hutchinson rebound. Mickens off the missed shot put up by Lyles. Here comes Bradshaw. Bria Bradshaw to Chibu. From the free throw line, the shot up, missing. Rebound close underneath. Taken away by Casher this time. So Neosho basketball, they'll bring it up inside of 40 seconds in the quarter. Lyles on the outside. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins drives in. Ball knocked away. Foul called. Brett will pick up the personal.
And finally, a chance for Neosho to make a mark in the scorebook. They scored just one field goal and 2 free throws in a quarter that has seen the Blue Dragons score 28.
Free throw toss is up and good by Hawkins. 29.4 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Green will check out, and Tia Bradshaw back in. Spins the ball. Hawkins' free throw toss is good. She made a couple different trips to the line, cashed in on some. With the basketball, Hutchinson. 4 points for Hawkins tonight. Here's Chibu. Mickens drives in underneath the baseline, right side, too strong. Chibu battles for the board, comes up with it, keeps it alive inside the paint, and a reach-in foul called. That'll be the 16th foul, so we'll send Chibu to the line. And Casher picks up her 4th personal. She's in a little foul trouble. Girls have played a good third quarter. 10.9 to go, probably the best of the year.
Tremendous quarter.
Free throw toss is up and good.
If she hits this free throw, it would be a 30-point quarter. That's a lot of points. At 20 in the first, 17 in the second. It was even at 17-17, second quarter of play, even though Hutchinson had that 10-point lead at halftime. Free throw toss is up and good by Chibu. .9 seconds to go. 67-33, Hutchinson. Off the court comes Watts. Lexi Watts rolls right side, puts it up and scores it. Nice job by Watts. 1 second, and that's the end of the quarter. Green can't get one off. 67-35. Panthers rally late for a couple points, but a very effective third quarter play for the Blue Dragons. 67-35, they lead it. We'll be back with more in the fourth quarter right after this 1 minute timeout.
Love your smartphone, but not your current service provider? Or the idea of having to buy a new phone when you switch? Now you don't have to. You can bring your device to Next Tech Wireless. Enjoy our high-speed 4G network, nationwide coverage, exceptional local customer service, plus your first 2 months will be absolutely free. You'll also enjoy monthly savings, including unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Switch to Next Tech Wireless, keep your current phone, and receive your first 2 months free.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Well, if there was any doubt about the outcome of this game at halftime with the Dragons up but 10, there is none now, because total dominance in the third quarter. Hutchinson outscoring visiting Neosho 30-8 to lead by 32 with 10 minutes to go, 67-35. Problem for Neosho, they can't take care of the basketball. 28 turnovers through 3 quarters.
Barton and Cali in the fourth quarter now. Tigers lead Barton 56-51 with 6:33 to go. And also Seward all over Pratt, 44-20. Those are the other two leaders in the standings for the Jayhawk Conference women's play. Feed inside to Boyd. Push from behind. The foul is going to work against Mickens. As we start this fourth quarter with the foul. Inbounding right side baseline will be Hawkins. She'll trigger the inbounds pass. Trying to get it in. Finally gets it into Boyd. Ball knocked away. Last touched out of bounds by the Blue Dragons. Hawkins will inbound deep corner right this time. Holds it. Gets it into Watts. Lexi Watts. Back to Hawkins. Across the left. Left it goes to Lyles. Lyles mishandles it, but gets it back out to Hawkins. 18 on the shot clock. Hawkins top side. Over to Boyd. Boyd bounces it down low, stolen away by Chibu. Vivian Chibu comes up with the steal. She'll bring it across the half court. Gives it off to Green. They'll set up the offense. Bree Bradshaw out top now to Chibu. Left side to Brett. Ball in the outer perimeter. Green over the right side to Fast down low underneath the Brett. Shot too hard. Rebound cleared away by Neosho. New face in there, Lindsey Plank. She played in the first half, but not too much time. We go down the other way. Contact made. And Bree Bradshaw is going to have a foul called on her, I believe.
Nobody stop the basketball.
Foul goes against her. 2 shots coming the way of the Neosho Panthers. At the line, Lexi Watts. Free throw toss up and good. She'll shoot the second one. Free throw toss off, no good. Rebound, Mickens. Hutchinson basketball. Green. 9 minutes to go. Green will bring it up. In the fourth quarter, Hutchinson 67-36. Drive by Mickens. Goes down low. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Foul called. Mickens will shoot 2.
Quiet game for Jada, and yet you look at her point totals, and you find she already has 12 with a couple of free throws here. Hutchinson being led in the contest by 18 from Kayla Barber.
Free throw by Mickens is up and good. She'll shoot another one. Knocks that one down. Mickens with a good game. Free throw toss for the Liberal freshman is up and good. Makes it Hutchinson 69-36. Great third quarter. Really blew this game open.
30-8 in that quarter.
There's a drive, a shot up, rims out, no good on the miss by Neosho as Wiles took it down the low blocks, couldn't get it done. Hutchinson brings the ball out. Ball knocked away, and it will be Hutchinson basketball on the far side. Mickens now with 14 points. Leading the charge, the scores tonight will be Barber off the bench. I think she has 16, I believe. 18, okay. Thank you, Rusty. There's Brett. On the outside to Green. Right side, Brett. She'll line up for the three and hit it. Boy, nice look right there. She got squared away, got her feet in place, knocked that baby down. 72-36. There's a missed shot. Green with the rebound. Hutchinson with the lead. Here comes the Brett again. She'll square, shoots it on its way. Same result. This was a 2, though. 5 straight points for Brett. 74-36 Hutchinson. Ball on the outer perimeter. Across the top is Hawkins. Give it off to Lyles. Lyles right side. Jumper up. Three-pointer's good by Lexi Watts. Watts with the basket from the outer perimeter. Makes it 74-39. Hutchinson still in full control. They're going to win their 19th game of the year. Feed down low to Mickens. Basket good. Boy, just textbook on how the Blue Dragons are playing in the second half of play. 76-39. Hutchinson's matched up against Neosho way back when. On one of those long road games that they had. Went away easily. Here's a steal, but it goes right back into the hands of Neosho. Three-pointer does not go. Rebound, Mickens picks it off the floor. Coaching staff says, let's go, and Mickens will bring it up, drives in, splits 2 defenders. Foul called. This foul's going to be charged against the Panthers.
Yeah, third on Alexis Boyd.
November 25th when I traveled to Neosho. It was Dragons 75-62. Final in that one. As Rusty just indicated, Boyd picked up her third. Here comes the inbound. Green lobs it out high to Barber. Barber on the dribble. Dribble penetrates to the right side. That's Roebuck. Back outside. Here's Brett. Kelsey, she shoots it up and misses it. Rebound cleared out behind Neosho. To the forecourt. Hawkins had it. Back outside. Three-pointer on its way. Good. Three-pointer from the outside put up by Augustine. 76-42. Hutchinson's lead is cut a little bit. Roebuck. Over to Kelsey Brett. Back to the right wing. There's Chibu out front. Trying to get the give and go. Back outside now they go to Bradshaw. Bria Bradshaw takes it down low, draws the foul. She'll shoot free throws.
McCall will get the foul and an opportunity for Bree to add to her point total with a couple of free throws.
1 point on for Bree tonight. Free throw toss is up and good at the 2. She gets set to shoot the next one. Free throw toss off, no good. Rebound underneath Chibu. Offensive board. Putback won't go. Rebound cleared by Neosho. Out of perimeter, 3-ball. Shot up, missing from the outside by Augustine. Rebound cleared down by Kelsey Brett. Brett will bring it for Hutchinson. Over to Green on the left wing. Out on the dribble, Roebuck. They'll slide it over to Bree Bradshaw. Show direct traffic. Roebuck, left side now to Green. 5:45 to go in the ball game. Hutchinson 77-42 in full control. Roebuck inside, shot up and good.
Soft touch.
9 points for Roebuck. 79-42 Hutchinson. Augustine across the seam, goes right side, puts it up between the glass and the board, no good. Rebound cleared out by Green. There's Bree Bradshaw. Bounce pass inside to Chibu. Bounce inside to Roebuck. Roebuck puts it up, gets fouled. Goes down hard. It's helped to her feet by Neosho players. And she might be hurt a little bit. She's gingerly getting up. Getting up like I kind of look when I get out of bed sometimes in the morning. Shaking the wrist.
Yeah, shaking that right wrist.
You just hop right up out of bed, don't you?
I might choose a different verb.
Free throw toss off, no good by Roebuck. wrist might be bothering her a little bit. She's usually a really good free throw shooter.
Actually, I'm looking for a bed that works like those chairs
Yeah,
that just automatically push you to your feet.
I might have one of those myself. Blue Dragons clear the bench now. Famagu Guy is going to check into the ball game as the Senegal. It's actually G is how it's pronounced. Free throws up and good by Roebuck. So she splits the pair. 10 points to her credit. Ball on the outside for Neosho. Ball stolen away. Roebuck comes up with a steal. She'll bring it up on the right and slips out of her hands, turns the ball over. She was going to take it in herself. Turns the ball over. It'll go back over to Neosho with 5:02 to go.
Dragons have 17 turnovers, but Neosho, 30.
Panthers are going to fall to 6-16.
31.
There's another turnover. Here comes Bradshaw. Misses that. A little gimme by Bree Bradshaw, and a foul called. I think it's going to be on Bradshaw. Frustration foul for missing the free throw. And that will be the 13th foul.
Bree had a left-handed lay-in and just, make them all. And it didn't go. Made a nice steal.
Panthers' record is going to be 3-15 in the league, 6-16 overall. Hutchinson will win their 19th game. Feed down low underneath, not there. Roebuck comes out with it as leaders all the way down and kicks it back outside to Green. She had Bradshaw, but didn't elect not to get it to her. Nene, left wing. Chelsea Brett, back on the outside. Gia shoots it on its way off, no good. Rebound cleared out of there. Rebound cleared out by the Panthers. Jumper from the right side, up and off. It's marked no good, hit iron. Ball knocked away. It'll be retained by the Panthers. Jones took the shot on the far side and did gather iron. The ball will be inbounded by McCall. Holds it high. Ball stolen away. Another turnover. Dragons come away with it. Bradshaw weaves her way back and forth. Takes it down low. Gives it off to Nene. Shot not there. Rebound Nene again. Roebuck puts it up and doesn't get it. The foul called. I think they whistled it on Jones, and John's going to get a timeout. John's going to be on Jones. That'll be her fourth. Maybe not. Just supposed to talk to.
It's been a long basketball game.
Yeah, 5 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. By the way, you're listening to Blue Dragon Basketball on Country 102.9, KHUT in Hutchinson.
Dragon men's basketball will be a little bit late. Scheduled for 7:30.
Yep.
That won't happen.
Also, KWBW 1450 AM and 98.5 FM in Hutch. Roebuck free throw, got the second one to go. 82-42, Hutchinson. 10-point lead at halftime turned into 30, and now it's up to 40 at the midway point of this fourth period of play.
Another takeaway by the Blue Dragons.
Green, right side, over to Roebuck. To Green, to Brett. Brett mishandles but gets it back, takes it right side. Layup not any good. Rebound's going to be cleared out. Put it up with the right hand. Maybe would have made it as she put it up with the left.
Also got too far under before she
ball
shot
knocked away. Hutchinson good defensively getting back.
The caliber of basketball played by the women now is amazing. But there is one thing that so far I don't think they do quite as well as their male counterparts. They have a tendency to get too far under the basket on drives to the basket.
Ball comes into Foster for Neosho. She directs traffic. They feed it out high to Jones. Back to Foster. A little give and go. Ball blocked from behind by Fama. Ball knocked away. To be retained by Neosho with 14 on the shot clock.
But the product that the women bring to the game of
really
basketball is amazingly good.
I think a lot of people heard about Jackie Stiles. She's fighting a form of cancer that's a very rare form, ocular melanoma. Here's a drive by Foster, shot up and good. Nice shot by Foster to score it. Of course, Jackie Stiles, all-time leading basketball scorer in Kansas, played her ball at Southwest Missouri State, played WNBA ball as well. Hope she wish her well. Here's Brett. on the outside. Feed inside to Fama Kiai, and 3-second violation on Fama. Ball will go over to Neosho with 2:51 to go. 82-44, Hutchinson with the big lead. Again, will win their 19th game of the year, not 19th point, 19th game, and get set to go to Colby on Sunday. Drive down low, shot put up by Hartford, not there. Rebound popped back out to Neosho, shot on the side, not there. Out of bounds they step, it'll go over to Hutchinson.
Fama Giff got a nice block in that sequence.
Green will bring it up across the timeline. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills, glad to have you along tonight. Tyler Korb on the chief engineer, work back on the board at Eagle Radio Station at 9th and Main. Jump ball is going to be called. Possession here will be Hutchinson's.
Again, Blue Dragons in Colby on Sunday, 2 o'clock.
Girls will match up. Colby struggling this year. Ball knocked away. Will be retained by the Blue Dragons.
Men's game should be
entertaining.
A challenge.
And girls could be. You never know. Here comes the inbound. Kia comes up with a Green. Hands it back to her. Back to Barber now. Over to Brett. 6 on the shot clock. Green's got to go. Rolls off the ball screen, shot on its way off the iron, no good. Rebound, Brett underneath, but taken away by Augustine. Here comes Neosho. Neosho all the way down. Augustine drives in, foul called. And it's going to go against Green. She'll pick up the personal. Could be on Bradshaw. Let's check it. Nope, Green picks up the personal. 1:55 to go in the ball game. Hutchinson in full control, 82-44. Augustine free throws up and good.
Yeah, I'll stick to the statement I made early in the game. If they could take care of the basketball, they have some talent.
Yep.
But you cannot overcome 30-some turnovers.
Free throws up and good. 82-46, Hutchinson. Green into the forecourt. Over to Brett. Jumper by Barber's good. She's had her career game.
He has 20.
20 points from Barber. 84-46. Hutchinson. Feed down low. Ball foul called. Foul's going to be charged against number 30.
Brett. Barber, rather.
Yeah, Barber picks up her third. Free throw by Hartford's up and missing. For this, Barber's best free throws up and good as well. The best game this year was 14 points against Santa Fe. That was the trip in December to Florida. She had 14 points in that game. 20 points in this game. Feed down low underneath. Bamagi shoots and scores. Nice looking jumper from the right side, the big number 42. She's 6'6", Rusty.
Yep. It demonstrated a pretty soft touch on that.
Ball on the outside, out of perimeter. Augustine. Ball stolen away by Green. Green crosses over, brings it on the dribble. Finds a seam, lays it up, and scores it. Green with the basket. 88-47. Hutchinson by 41 with 52 seconds to go. All on the outside, Foster. Rolls to her right, shoots it on its way. Off the glass and good.
Three.
Three-pointer off the window. Here's Britt. Britt goes down, has it batted away. Nice job out there by Augustine to come and block it away. 88-50 is your score. Hutchinson with the lead and the basketball. 32 ticks left on the clock. Over to Brett. She'll shoot the three ball. Got it. Big three by Brett. 91-50. Hutchinson. Ball on the outside. They'll lob it inside to Hartford. Loses it out of bounds, but last touched off a Blue Dragon.
Dragons have scored 54 points in the second half.
It's a pretty good half.
Yep.
Really good half. Here comes the inbound. They'll lob it into Hartford. She'll bang it inside against Gia, and the ball's knocked away out of bounds. That's touched by Famagia. Somebody just tuned in and saying, what the heck is he saying, huh? Here comes the inbound.
It's G-E-U-Y-E, and it's just pronounced
Gia. Looks like it would be, there's a foul call, team control foul is going to go against Jones.
This game will mercifully for Neosho come to an end as the Dragons will just simply dribble it out.
We're going to bring it across. Your final score is going to be Hutchinson 91, Neosho 50. The Dragons roll to 19 wins on the year against 3 setbacks and get set to travel to Colby coming up on Sunday afternoon, and we will be there. 91-50, your final. Hutchinson with the win. Take a 2-minute timeout. Come back and add up all the numbers. Except for the men's game coming up your way in just a little bit. You're getting your final. Blue Dragons of Hutchinson girls 91, Panther ladies 50. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson.